Hey guys, Dr. Dave again here. What I want to go through today is how do you deal with constant neck pain, so neck, shoulder pain, anything up in the neck region. So if we're having pain, headaches, any type of problems or symptoms in your neck, I'm going to show you guys the best neck stretches to help with that. So the very first thing you want to do is just sit just like I am. And then we want you to sit up straight. Let's make sure your posture is good, not hunched down over like this. Let's check our posture real quick, make sure we've got good posture. The other thing I want to do is just have you take a big deep breath in and out. So breathe in through your nose, at least 7 to 8 seconds. Hold it for 7 to 8 seconds. And then let it out through your mouth for 7 to 8 seconds. So breathe in, hold, and then breathe out through your mouth. And I know what you're thinking, why do I need to worry about breathing? I'm trying to learn how to stretch my neck here. Stretching is about relaxing and just being in the present moment. So we need to breathe so we can slow down just a little bit, start being a little more conscious of where we're at with our body. Okay, so for our first neck stretch, what I want to show you is literally just the head circle stretch. We're going to start with that to warm up. So we're going to go around in a circle. And just make note of how your neck's feeling as you circle around. You're going to find that there's certain areas where it feels tight, and then there's areas where it feels more loose. Maybe you've got one side that's tighter than the other. That's pretty common. So we just want to work that neck around in a circle right now. Now, if your neck's in a lot of pain, or if it's real arthritic, you're going to find that going into a big circle with your neck might be a little bit too much. Maybe it's painful. Just make that circle just a little bit smaller. Work within a range of motion that feels good to you, but you still feel like you're getting a stretch. Ideally, we want that circle to be as big as possible, but in the beginning, if you're tight, you might have to make it a little smaller. So let's just circle around. Here's a pretty good spot. I can feel a really good stretch right in through here. So those are just good spots to stop and just work back and forth. Make sure you're keeping that posture upright. So just got to find the spots that feel tight to you. Now let's go ahead and change that circle in the other direction. Not trying to go fast, we're just trying to listen to our body. Like right there, my neck wants to stop because it's tight. So I just need to just take a breath again. We're in that fast-paced world to where everything's going right now. So the stretching is just about taking a few minutes to slow down and really tune into our bodies here. Opposite way from where we started. Now, being a chiropractor, I obviously recommend these stretches, and I'll tell you what, I can tell when patients have been doing these stretches, because when I go to adjust them, it makes it a whole lot easier on them and me when I've got muscles that are nice and stretched out when I go to adjust versus ones that are extremely tight. It makes the adjustment a lot more comfortable for you. Not to mention the adjustment holds a lot better because the muscle's relaxed and it's not tight and going to pull that bone right back out of alignment. Okay, so now we've done some circles in both directions. The next thing we're going to do is take our hands and just bring them back on our shoulders. Touch the elbows together. We're gonna come up and back, and I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together here, but I'm still got my posture as tall as I can upright. So we don't want to be slouched down, so try to bring it up. Bring those elbows out. Stop for just a little bit right here. You can feel a stretch, and then we'll come down, just really bringing those elbows all the way back. You can feel your back contract right there. Bring that around, and we're just going to keep rolling that around like that. So this is for those shoulders and traps. That's all connected to your neck. So this is an area that needs to be stretched out also if you're having neck problems. So we'll just do some circles like that. Try to keep that posture upright. Okay. Now let's just take a few shoulder rolls here. So let's bring our shoulders up, and then we're going to roll them back. Okay. And just really try to get that full range of motion. Bring it up. Let's roll it back. Okay. Let's keep rolling it back. And we'll do this as many times as we feel like we need to. Now we have a tendency to grip real tight with our hands up here. Try to keep just a soft grip and just roll these shoulders. Try not to tighten up right here. Just stay loose and relaxed. Okay, so now we got the shoulders relaxed and loosened up. The neck's starting to warm up a little bit. Now this final stretch I'm going to show you guys, this is probably one of the best ones I've ever seen. So we're going to show you how to do this one. So we're going to bring one hand off to the side, and then we're going to lay our head to the opposite side. And I want you to play with this here and find a good spot where it really feels like it's stretching good back here. And then what we're going to do is take our hand, bring it up, and I like to bring my fingers up, and you'll notice that stretch just got a little deeper right there. So still keeping an upright posture. And what you're doing is you're actually going to be pushing like you're pushing a wall right now. So just push into that wall. Okay, and at that same time you're pushing into the wall, I want you to roll your head a little bit and find that perfect spot where you feel the most stretch. And then we're going to just take some deep breaths. A lot of people ask me, how long do you hold the stretch? 10 to 12 seconds is minimal. Obviously more than that's probably better, but at a minimum, hold it 10 to 12 seconds. And then from here, if you're feeling like you can handle a little bit more, you can take this hand and just take it a little bit farther. Don't pull down super hard, but just gradually pull into it. Make sure it feels good to you. We don't have to get rough. And we can tell that stretches it quite a bit deeper. So now we'll switch to the other side. We'll bring this hand back. Now we'll bring the head over. Mine's a little tight. Right in through here. So I'm rolling it around and just trying to get it to lay down a little bit, because this is definitely my bad side over here. It's not wanting to lay over. I've got a spot right there where it's feeling good. Okay, we'll bring that hand up and push into that wall. Get one even deeper there. Deep breath in. Keep that posture upright. Another breath. One more. 3 deep breaths is really a good way to do this. Okay, and then we'll take that hand, bring it around, maybe go a little further. You may or may not be ready for this extra deep stretch here. That's okay, you'll get there eventually. And then we'll bring it back up and just roll the neck around. So that is the best stretches you can do for neck pain to get your neck limbered up and feeling better. We'll see you in the next video.